And now over to Michael A. Charbon for more news from the United States.
Thank you, Nima. The New York City mayoral race is fully underway with its first election using ranked ballots. Outgoing Mayor Bill de Blasio, who cannot run again due to term limits, has in many New Yorkers' opinions left the city in shambles. With 15-plus candidates in the running, the three mayoral stars are Eric Adams, an African-American Republican, a 25-year former police detective who is an outspoken proponent of law and order. Adams wants to build New York City back to its safe and prosperous glory. Next is Andrew Yang, an Asian American and former Democratic 2020 presidential candidate. Yang is proposing a guaranteed income, but has made little success in getting support after an opening splash. And finally, Maya Wiley, an African-American attorney, professor, and social activist. Wiley jumped into the mayoral race in the wake of Black Lives Matter and centered her campaign around social justice. Endorsed by Democrat and New Yorker Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Wiley's platform to create a $500 million universal community care plan by freezing New York officers and correction officers' pay has gained little momentum. In San Francisco, broad daylight shoplifting sprees capture security guards filming a suspect entering a Walgreens on a bike. The suspect loads up a garbage bag with items, then bikes out the front door unimpeded with the now stolen goods. Blatant daylight retail theft in San Francisco sees some stores reporting over $1,000 in losses a day. Walgreens has closed 17 stores and CVS has also closed multiple locations. Store owners attribute the devastating trend to their North District Attorney, Chesa Boudin, who they believe ascribes to the critical race theory, where petty crime and misdemeanors disproportionately affect African Americans. So police are directed to simply write a suspect up with no effective deterrence. This has grave effects on these communities. It's called pharmacy deserts, where closures mean getting a prescription filled is very difficult in many minority communities, while pop-up street vendors, literally blocks away, sell stolen goods. And finally, Nima, a New Jersey school board attempted to adopt a change to the school calendar. The proposal was to eliminate the names of all holidays and replace them with the phrase, days off. The idea was proposed in an open meeting with parents, who basically went ballistic, but were informed that they had no forum to object. As parents stood up and left the meeting in disgust, words were exchanged as they commented that ideologues were eliminating calling Christmas Christmas or the 4th of July or Thanksgiving because they think it will hurt people's feelings. Some vowed to vote the board members out because of their proposed amendments to the calendar. So, Nima, below the 49th, New York City moves to elect a new mayor. San Francisco daylight thefts close pharmacies. And the words day off may replace Christmas and Thanksgiving at a New Jersey school board. Back to you, Nima.